Hi, it's K-Bar User. Okay, this is part 5. Wow, I need a haircut. Yeah. Anyway, so this is part 4. Now, we've seen the overall equipment setup. 2 grab-and-go bags with basically the same thing in it. My typical grab-and-go gun with the ammunition on the buttstock, the extra ammunition, the haversack. We just seen the belt kit and the knife. Now, like I said, yes, there is a lot of repetition in there, redundancy. The reason being, you lose one. I've seen guys lose guns in the woods. Literally, just get up and walk away, forget they're there. Especially if you're panicked, it can happen. So, the redundancy is everything. Not that I would ever think that William Collins, Charles Hoffman, or the Ontario knives that I use would ever break. But just in case they do, I have extras with me. They all have a different way of striking fire steels and everything. So, the redundancy is everything when you're out there. Now, like I said, my dad's woods kit was a 12-gauge shotgun and a pocket full of shells. And he had a book of matches, fishing line, strip sinkers, hooks, pocket knife, belt knife. He always carried a belt knife. Actually, it's a Remington Model 4 Hunter. It looks like a PAL 36. And toilet paper, which is one thing you don't see here because I generally carry a rag in the bottom of the bags. Always toilet paper. One day I asked him, he said, well, in case, you have an accident or you got to do your thing. He said, but also it makes great fire starter. And I can't argue with Dad. That was, 45 years ago. And except for, we add on a lot of things. Because like you said, even in the wintertime, you can still catch fish at a creek or a pond or whatever. So, it stayed in his coat forever. When he passed away, my brother got his hunting stuff, his shotgun and stuff. And had 2 of them in there. One in the top pocket, and I guess one he forgot all about in the side pocket of the hunting jacket. And it went everywhere with him. That's just the way my dad was. So, back to my video. Now, the belt knives. You've seen the one kit. This is the other one. Now, they're both 5-inch blades, some 6-inch. This will take a 6-inch blade, so will the other sheath. But they'll also take 5-inch. So what? You're missing an inch of sheath. Big deal. Now, you've seen my other knife, and you've seen this one too on my custom knife videos. To be perfectly honest with you, this is going to be switched out for a different knife. Because this knife, even though it's high carbon steel, it does everything you want it to. It does not hold an edge for nothing. Like I said, I just had recently got this knife, and I wanted to try it out. After months of trying it out, it rusts. Won't take a patina, but it does rust. That kind of got me worried as far as this might be, a lot of stainless steel rather than the high carbon that it's supposed to be. But the problem with the whole thing is it doesn't hold an edge. You can get this razor sharp like it is now, clean a squirrel with it, it's done. God forbid I have to clean a deer with this. I'd be resharpening it after the first 3 or 4 cuts. It is comfortable. And, I was looking at a PLSK1 the other night, and some guy was looking to trade it. And it looks a lot like it, but it's just not the quality of it. So it doesn't hold an edge, and it will be replaced, but that's the one that's in there for now. Now, this is glow-in-the-dark rope. You can buy this at Harbor Freight. This really serves no other purpose except for if I lose this ferro rod at night, this is glow in the dark. falls out of my knife. I hear a thump. I turn around, it's glowing. I've tried it. It works phenomenal. So I always wrap it. So you got a ferro rod on this kit also. Down on the bottom here, we got another ferro rod. It's one of the cheapies that works. That's all I'm concerned about. Ain't worried about the price of a ferro rod. Ain't worried about any of that. If it works, that's what you need it to do. With this knife sheath here, these came from CFK Customs, I believe it's called, on eBay. They're junk. Don't buy them. Sorry guys, that's just the way it is. If you've had good luck with them, more power to you, because I haven't. This used to be attached here. It's pulled off. So anyway, back to the video. I rant. It has many options. You can, strap different things to it or whatever. In the pouch itself here, I had a Bic lighter. Oh, it's that little pink one I used to have in here. But I got some chunks of fat wood. And that's about it. The pouch ain't really big enough to hold a whole lot of things, but I'm going to put some dryer lint in here, the fat wood, and I get the Bic lighter back in there. That's the idea of these grab and go kits too, is to keep up on what you use. So if you use up your Bic lighter, you put it in another kit or what, make sure you replace it. These are grab and goes. You don't want to grab and go and not have. So, if I lose this one, I've got this one. This doesn't have another knife taped to it or strapped to it or anything else. Mainly because this very seldom goes with me. It's really heavy and bulky. And I don't trust the quality of it, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's broke a few times. So I've got to go through this myself and go. Whatever's on my belt is usually what goes with me, and that turns out to be that particular sheath, which will also house this knife. It'll house my bushcraft field knife from Ontario. It'll also hold the Charles Hoffman knife. Or I'll grab the William Collins knife and put that on my belt. I have two belts that are grab and go. One is for different options. One is like a deep woods type grab and go. The belt itself that carries 12 gauges and other stuff. So, that's part 4. That's the other grab and go kind of kit you can put together on your knife. Unless you want to have a custom sheath made. Custom sheaths, I've just seen when my son had it made about 2 years ago. He no longer is around here, but so I can't show you the sheath. But on the back side, it had a slip pocket of leather. Excuse me. On the front side, it has a ferro rod holder. It has a pocket like this, like that black one you're seeing. There's a couple of a ferro rod holder, like I said, and there's a couple other options he had built into the sheath. It was amazing. He paid $100 and some for the sheath, which I'm not that much of a sheath guy to go paying that much money for, but it was really amazing. He can fit a lot of stuff right on his knife sheath, which I really don't suggest. But, it gets in the way, it bumps, he scratched his gun up with it, and it's a real pain, but he loves it. So, this is part 4. This K-Bar user, I want to thank you for your time and your patience. If you're not subscribed, please do. Please hit the like button. And we'll see you on the next one.